Hey there! Let's talk about something that drives pretty much everyone crazy. Those repetitive, manual tasks that just suck the life out of your team and kill productivity. Today, we're going to dive into how you can turn that grind into a super fast, automated workflow.
And I'm not talking about a small improvement here. I'm talking about something massive. Just imagine a task that right now takes you over 2 hours of clicking and typing, done in 23 seconds. Yeah, that's the power of smart automation, and we're about to break down exactly how it works.
So, how on earth is a transformation like that even possible? It sounds a little like magic, right? Well, let's peel back the layers and see what's really going on under the hood to take a task from hours down to just a few seconds.
It all starts with this idea of a workflow. But honestly, don't let the jargon fool you. Just think of it like a recipe. You're combining two key ingredients: super fast data gathering and a dash of AI intelligence. You put them together, and they automate a whole task from beginning to end.
And every good recipe has its core ingredients, right? Well, this automation recipe has two main components that do all the heavy lifting. Let's break them down.
So here they are. On one side, you've got data gathering. Think of this as your little robot assistant that zips around and fetches exactly the info you need. On the other side, you've got thinking and creating. This is the AI brain that actually analyzes stuff, makes decisions, and writes new content. That's it. Every workflow is just a mix of these two things.
First up, let's look at that data gathering step. The key word here is speed. We are talking lightning fast, like 50 to 200 milliseconds. It's so quick because it's just grabbing existing data, like a client's phone number from your CRM. And what's really crucial? This step has no AI cost. It's pure, simple efficiency.
And next, we have the brain of the operation. This is where the AI does the kind of cognitive work a person would normally do. Analyzing requirements, making a judgment call, or estimating a project timeline. Even this thinking part only takes a few seconds and uses just a tiny amount of AI power to create brand new insights and content from scratch.
All right, theory is great, but let's see how this recipe actually works in the real world. We're going to walk through a super common business task, creating a work order, and watch it go from a 2-hour headache to a 23-second command.
Ugh, this should feel painfully familiar. The manual way is just a slog. You've got to look up client details, probably in 3 different places. Then you're digging through old projects, trying to find the right pricing, drafting the document, checking it against a template. It's just this long, drawn-out process that is begging for a copy-paste error to sneak in.
Now, take a deep breath and look at the automated way. It's a single, simple command. In plain English, you just tell it the client, the project, the budget, and the rates. That's it. All those tedious steps we just looked at, gone. Replaced by one sentence.
So what's the magic happening behind that simple command? Well, this table breaks it right down. Each one of those old manual steps gets automated. Looking up client details? That's a robot task. Boom, 150 milliseconds. Thinking about the project scope? That's a job for the AI brain, done in 3 seconds. The workflow just intelligently chains together all these little microtasks.
And when you add up all those automated little steps, the total time is just, well, it's staggering. You get a complete, accurate, professional work order created from scratch in just 23 seconds.
Of course, this isn't just about one work order, is it? Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture here. What does this level of automation really mean for your team, and what other boring tasks can you totally wipe out?
The impact is way bigger than just saving time. I mean, look at the before and after. Before, you had work that was full of inconsistencies, and you had to tie up your most senior people to do it. After, the output is perfect every time. It always follows your company standards, and literally anyone on the team can run it. You're turning draining, repetitive work into something that feels fast, easy, and honestly, kind of energizing.
So what else can you automate? Basically, any document or report that your team creates over and over again. Think about it. Generating proposals, putting together weekly status reports, summarizing research notes, or even running compliance checks. If it follows a predictable pattern, it's probably a perfect candidate for an automated workflow.
So at this point, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds amazing, but it has to be a total nightmare to set up, right? Well, the good news is the path to getting started is designed to be incredibly simple. It's really just a simple 3-step process. First, we hop on a discovery call to figure out the best task to automate for the biggest win. Second, we work with you to map out how you do it now, step by step. And third, we just build it for you. You get a fully working custom workflow in a matter of days, not weeks or months.
And this is really the key. You don't have to be a technical expert or learn how to code. You just focus on what you do best, running your business, and we handle the whole automation side of things.
So, that brings us to the final and I think most important question. As you think about your own team and your own daily grind, I want you to ask yourself, what is that 2-hour task that's draining your team's energy, and how would it feel to turn it into just 23 seconds? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.